Have you ever hugged someone you love, an elderly parent, a longtime neighbor, maybe even your own spouse, and caught a faint, musty scent in the air? It wasn't bad, just different. Like something old that settled into the fabric of time. And maybe one quiet afternoon you wondered, is that me now? It's a thought many seniors have but never say out loud. You shower, you wear clean clothes, you keep your home spotless, but still something feels off. A subtle scent that lingers, especially in warmer months or after sitting for a while. It's not dirt, it's not sweat, and it's not your imagination. There is, in fact, a reason this happens. And surprisingly, it often comes from one tiny spot on your body that most people forget to clean. A place so small it's rarely talked about, but it could be the very reason others quietly notice a change in your scent, even when you don't. In today's video, we're going to gently uncover the truth behind this old person smell, reveal the exact spot it comes from, and show you a simple way to freshen up right at home in just 5 minutes with no fancy products or harsh chemicals. This might be the thing no one ever told you, but everyone should know. And by the end of this video, we'll also share one powerful tip that can change how you feel about your body, bringing back comfort, confidence, and yes, freshness. If you'd like to learn more about this forgotten body part and how to care for it the right way, type 1 in the comments to let us know you're watching. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. If you find this helpful, we share practical, gentle, and life-changing tips just like this, made especially for you. Stick around till the very end, because that last secret might just shift how you care for yourself in the most surprising way. Why seniors smell old, the hidden science. There's a quiet shift that happens in the body as we age, one that no one really talks about, yet almost everyone notices. It doesn't show up on lab tests. It's not mentioned in doctors' visits, but it lingers in the air. This isn't about hygiene. It's not about how often you bathe or whether you use deodorant. It's something far more subtle and far more natural. Scientists have discovered that as we get older, our bodies begin to produce a specific compound called 2-nonenal. It forms on the surface of the skin as a result of changes in our sebaceous glands, the tiny oil-producing glands that help keep our skin soft and protected. In youth, these oils are fresh and balanced, but after 50, especially around 60 and beyond, our body's chemistry shifts. The oils become thicker, more prone to oxidation, and when they mix with dead skin cells and air, they produce a musty, greasy-like scent that clings quietly to clothing and bed sheets. And here's the surprising part, it's not sweat that causes the smell. Many people assume it is. But the truth is, this scent doesn't come from sweating at all. It comes from a mix of natural skin oils, hormonal changes, and buildup of dead skin, especially in areas we don't scrub thoroughly. Combine that with clothing that traps oils like tight-fitting shirts, synthetic fabrics, or rarely washed winter layers, and the result is a scent that becomes familiar but unwanted. What makes this even more challenging is that you often can't smell it on yourself. As the years pass, our sense of smell gently dulls. It's nature's way of softening the noise of the world, but it also means that the person most affected by the odor is often the last to know. Loved ones might notice. They may hesitate to mention it out of politeness, out of love, or simply because they don't want to hurt your feelings. But behind closed doors, they notice. And deep down, you may have noticed too. A shift in how your clothes smell after a warm afternoon, a faint scent on the pillow or chair, that small hesitation before someone hugs too tightly. It's not your fault, and it doesn't make you unclean or unkind. It just means your body's aging, and like an old house, it sometimes needs new ways to breathe. Think of your body like a home. Over time, even the cleanest, most well-kept houses gather dust in corners no one looks at. A closed room gets musty, the attic traps air, but with a little attention, some fresh air, a bit of care, and gentle cleaning, everything comes back to life again. That's what we're doing today. Not judging, just refreshing. Stick with me because in the next section, we'll uncover the one small spot on your body where Navel loves to hide, and how a simple, safe routine can make all the difference in how you feel and how others experience you. Let's take this step together. The forgotten spot, your navel. Now here comes the part that surprises almost everyone, the belly button. That small, sunken area on your body you probably haven't thought much about since your teens, if ever. But here's the truth for many seniors. This tiny, forgotten place is the hidden source of that quiet, lingering smell that just won't go away no matter how clean you are, how fresh your clothes are, or how often you shower. Let's take a moment to really understand why. The navel, your belly button, is a natural pocket in the center of your body. It's warm. It's often covered by layers of clothing, and because of its shape, it tends to trap moisture, dead skin sweat, and bacteria. Most of us don't scrub it during a shower. We rinse over it, maybe wipe around it, but rarely clean it gently and thoroughly. Over time, that little cup becomes the perfect hiding place for over 400 types of bacteria, according to studies published in the Journal of Clinical Microbiology. These aren't bad bacteria necessarily, but when they're allowed to multiply in a moist enclosed space, they produce that faint, musty odor that clings to the skin and clothes. Now couple this with aging skin. As we age, our skin cells shed more slowly. Our skin also becomes thinner, making the buildup of oils and old cells around the belly button more likely to go unnoticed. And for those with deeper navels or extra folds around the waistline, the risk is even higher. You may not feel anything unusual at first, but here are some signs to look for: a slight odor when you bend forward or lean down, a mild itchiness or dampness around the navel, clothing around your waist like undershirts or pajama pants, developing a smell even after washing, a sticky feeling, or light residue when you press a finger gently into the navel sound familiar. You're not alone. Margaret Hill, a 72-year-old retired teacher from Ohio, shared in one of our viewer letters, "I used to wonder why my tops always had a faint scent around the middle, even straight from the dryer. I never thought about my belly button, but once I started gently cleaning it a couple times a week, it made a world of difference." That's the beauty of it. This isn't about doing more. It's about doing just one tiny thing with more attention. You see, neglected areas age too. They carry signs of time and tenderness, just like the rest of us. But when we care for them gently, kindly, with patience, they respond. And so do we. It's not about smelling perfect. It's about feeling whole again. It's the quiet dignity of knowing that your body, every part of it, still matters. So if you've ever wondered why your clothes don't smell as fresh as they used to, if you felt a little embarrassed on a warm day or during a long hug, don't blame yourself. Don't feel ashamed. Just look inward, literally. The navel is a sacred scar. It was once your lifeline, and even now it deserves a moment of care. In just a few minutes a week, with nothing more than a warm cloth and gentle soap, you can clear away what's been building for months, maybe even years. You can breathe easier, move with more confidence, and enjoy the feeling of freshness that lasts longer than perfume ever could. In the next section, I'll walk you through exactly how to clean your navel safely and effectively, even if you have sensitive skin or mobility issues. It's simple, soothing, and it might just be your favorite new self-care habit. So stay with me. You're about to feel better from the inside out. Step by step, how to clean it safely and properly. Now that we've uncovered the hidden role your belly button can play in body odor, let's talk about how to care for it gently, safely, and in a way that respects your body's changing needs. You don't need fancy products or harsh chemicals. You just need a few quiet minutes, a soft cloth, and a little kindness. But before we begin, let's go over a few important precautions. First, never clean your belly button using a dry cotton swab. While it might seem like a good idea, it can irritate the skin and even push dirt or oil deeper into the navel, especially if your belly button is deep or folded. Second, avoid poking or digging. Your navel is delicate. Aggressive cleaning can cause micro tears or inflammation, which may lead to infection, especially for seniors with sensitive or thinning skin. Now let's walk through a safe, effective routine you can do at home. Step-by-step navel cleaning routine. 1. Start with clean hands. Wash your hands thoroughly with warm water and soap. This is especially important if you're prone to skin irritation or have a history of infections. We want to make sure nothing unwanted is introduced into this gentle space. 2. Use warm water and mild soap. Dampen a soft washcloth or cotton swab with warm water and apply a small amount of unscented mild soap. Look for soaps labeled gentle or for sensitive skin. Avoid anything heavily perfumed or antibacterial unless directed by your doctor. 3. Gently clean inside the navel. With a damp cloth or swab, softly wipe the inside of your belly button. Don't press too hard or go too deep. Use small circular motions. If you feel any tenderness or discomfort, ease up. This should feel like a moment of self-care, not scrubbing a dirty pan. 4. Rinse and dry thoroughly. After wiping with soap, rinse your cloth or use a new one dipped in clean warm water to gently remove any leftover soap. Then use a clean dry towel to pat the area dry. Make sure it's completely dry. Moisture is one of the main causes of odor, so take your time. 5. Add a finishing touch optional. If your skin isn't overly sensitive, you may apply 1 drop of tea tree oil diluted in a carrier oil like coconut or olive oil. Tea tree oil has natural antibacterial properties, and just 1 tiny drop can help maintain freshness. But do a skin test first. If you're unsure, skip this step or consult your doctor. How often should you clean your navel? For most seniors, once or twice a week is enough. It doesn't need to be part of your daily routine unless you sweat heavily, live in a hot climate, or wear tight clothing around the waist. You might even find that this small act becomes something you look forward to, a quiet habit that brings peace and dignity into your self-care. Think of it as a gentle reset button for your body. Special notes for seniors with diabetes or sensitive skin. If you're managing diabetes, it's especially important to avoid cuts, abrasions, or leftover moisture around your midsection. Use extra soft cloths, avoid essential oils unless approved by your physician, and always dry the area thoroughly. For seniors with eczema, dermatitis, or sensitive skin, skip any oil-based products and stick to plain warm water and hypoallergenic soap. Your skin is speaking softly, listen to it. And here's a reminder from Mr. Walter Jenkins, a retired firefighter in Arizona. Now 74, I used to think belly button cleaning was silly. But after I gave it a try, I felt fresher all week. Even my undershirt smelled better. It's amazing what a 5-minute habit can change. So don't underestimate this tiny task. It may be simple, but its impact is real. It's not just about avoiding odor. It's about reconnecting with your body, honoring its changes, and feeling at ease in your own skin again. In our next section, we'll explore other often overlooked areas of the body that can quietly hold on to odor and how to keep those spots fresh too. Stay with me. You're doing something kind for yourself, and your body will thank you for it. Other overlooked body areas that trap odor. The belly button might be the most forgotten place, but it's not the only one. As we get older, our skin becomes more delicate, and our bodies change in ways we never expected. Areas that once stayed fresh with little effort may now need more thoughtful care. Let's gently explore 4 other hidden spots that tend to hold on to odor in seniors and how to keep them clean, dry, and comfortable. These aren't problems of neglect. They're just signs that your body is asking for a bit of extra kindness. 1. Behind the ears. It's easy to forget this one. Tucked away and rarely seen, the area right behind your ears can quietly collect oil, sweat, and even residue from shampoos or hair dye. As the skin thins with age and oil glands slow down, any buildup here can start to carry a sour or musty smell. How to clean it. During your regular shower or face washing routine, Take a soft cloth or your fingertips with mild soap and gently scrub behind your ears. Rinse well and dry completely. Stay fresh tip. After drying, you can apply a small dab of baby powder or cornstarch to help keep the area dry, especially in humid weather, or if you wear oxygen tubes, glasses, or hearing aids. 2. Neck folds and back of the collar area. As we age, the neck and upper back tend to lose firmness, which can lead to soft skin folds, especially around the base of the neck or under the hairline. These folds are warm, often covered by collars or hair, and can trap sweat and bacteria. Why this matters? These are places where odor can sneak in and cling to shirt collars, pillowcases, and scarves, even when everything else feels clean. How to care: gently lift the folds and clean with warm water and mild soap. Rinse and pat completely dry. Don't forget to check for any redness or irritation, especially if you've been sitting or lying down for long periods. Extra tip: changing pillowcases twice a week and letting the back of your neck breathe for a few hours without a collar or scarf can make a world of difference. 3. Between the toes. Feet often take the blame for odor, but it's not always the foot itself. It's the space between the toes that becomes a breeding ground for moisture, dead skin, and bacteria. This is especially true if you wear socks all day or have limited circulation to the lower body. How to clean. After washing your feet gently, separate each toe and wipe between them with a soft towel. If mobility is an issue, long-handled sponge tools or help from a caregiver may be useful. Stay dry tip: use breathable cotton socks, change them daily, and sprinkle baking soda or non-talc foot powder into shoes every few days. Let your feet air out when possible. 4. Underarms and undershirts. This one may seem obvious, but here's the catch. Even when we clean our underarms daily, if our undershirts aren't changed or washed often enough, they can trap body oils and old deodorant, creating a lingering odor. How it happens: older skin tends to hold on to oil longer. Combine that with deodorant buildup and fabric that hugs the underarms, and you've got the perfect recipe for persistent odor. How to fix it. Gently exfoliate underarms once a week using a soft cloth. Wash undershirts after every wear, even if they look clean. Consider using unscented or natural deodorants that don't leave heavy residue. Helpful tip: let your underarms breathe when you're home. Loose sleeveless tops or soft cotton loungewear can help reduce trapped moisture. Each of these areas may seem small, but together they can deeply affect how you feel in your own skin. Think of this care as a quiet act of respect for the body that's carried you through a lifetime. You're not just cleaning skin, you're giving comfort to your future self. Up next, we'll talk about daily habits that help seniors stay fresh, naturally simple things you can do without harsh chemicals or complicated routines. Stay with me, you're almost there. What seniors can do daily to stay fresh. Naturally, freshness isn't about perfume or scrubbing until your skin stings. For older adults, staying fresh is about gentle habits that honor how your body works today, not how it worked 30 years ago. The truth is, your skin changes with time. It becomes thinner, more delicate, and more prone to dryness or irritation. So the old advice of just scrub harder doesn't apply anymore. In fact, it can do more harm than good. What you need now is a routine that's soft but thorough, natural but effective. Let's talk about a few simple things you can do every day or every few days to feel cleaner, more comfortable, and more confident in your own skin. 1. Clean gently, but don't skip the deep spots. Use warm water and a mild unscented soap, preferably one labeled pH balanced or for sensitive skin. Avoid anything with strong fragrance or antibacterial ingredients, which can dry out the skin or cause irritation. Focus on the spots we've talked about: behind the ears, under the arms, around the groin, between the toes, and yes, inside the belly button. You don't need to scrub hard. Just use a soft cloth or your hands and take a few extra moments in those hidden areas. It's the attention that makes the difference. 2. Always dry off completely. After a shower or sponge bath, take your time to dry thoroughly, especially in skin folds under the breasts, between the toes, and around the waist. Moisture that gets trapped in these places can lead to odor irritation or even fungal infections. If your arms or back are hard to reach, consider using a soft towel on a long handle or ask a loved one or caregiver to help. You deserve to feel comfortable in every part of your body. 3. Change clothing and linens more often. Even if your pajamas or undershirt look clean, oils from your skin collect in the fabric. Over time, they develop a scent even after washing. Make it a habit to change underwear and undershirts daily. Pajamas every 2-3, wears bath towels and washcloths at least twice a week, pillowcases every 3-4 days. Margaret, 68, from Missouri, shared this tip. Once I started changing my pillowcase mid-week, I noticed my hair and neck stayed fresher. Small changes really add up. 4. Use natural helpers like baking soda or apple cider vinegar. If you tend to sweat in certain spots like under the arms, under the belly, or between skin folds, a light dusting of baking soda can absorb moisture and reduce odor. It's gentle and fragrance-free. You can also mix a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar with warm water and use it as a quick wipe for areas like the feet, armpits, or groin. It helps restore your skin's natural balance and reduce bacteria. Just be sure to test it on a small area first. These aren't about covering up. They're about restoring balance. Freshness, after all, is not about smelling like flowers. It's about feeling clean, dignified, and at peace with yourself. In the next section, we'll wrap everything together with an emotional recap and a gentle reminder that caring for your body is a quiet form of self-respect. You've come this far. Let's finish this together. Let's take a breath together. We've talked about odor, but what we've really talked about is dignity, because staying fresh isn't just about hygiene. It's about how you feel in your own body. It's about comfort, confidence, and that quiet sense of pride that comes from caring for yourself with intention. There's no shame here. There's no judgment. This has nothing to do with being dirty and everything to do with reconnecting to the small details that help you feel whole. As we get older, our bodies change. That's natural. Skin becomes thinner, folds deepen, our sense of smell fades, and yet we still want to walk into a room and feel like ourselves. We want hugs without hesitation. We want our shirts to feel fresh at the end of the day. We want to sit close to a grandchild without second guessing, and you deserve all of that. You've taken care of others your whole life, your children, your spouse, your parents, your community. You've put everyone else first probably for decades, and now it's okay to turn that same care inward. Even something as simple as cleaning your belly button or changing a pillowcase mid-week can shift how you move through the world. Not because anyone notices, but because you do. It's not vanity. It's not fussiness. It's a quiet form of self-respect. Walter, 76, from Michigan, told us this. I used to think this stuff didn't matter, but now I realize freshness isn't for other people. It's for me. So take the 5 minutes, light the candle, warm the towel, check the little corners of your body like you would tend to an old, beautiful home. Because you are one. You are worthy of that care. Every day. And if this message resonated with you, let us know by typing 1 in the comments. We'd love to hear what part of this video meant the most to you. Stay with us, because up next we'll close with one final message and an invitation you won't want to miss. Before you go, we'd love to hear from you. What part of the body do you think most people forget to clean? Type it in the comments below. Your story might just help someone else feel less alone. If this video made you feel seen, supported, or simply reminded you that you matter, please take a moment to like, subscribe, and share it with someone you care about. You never know who might need this gentle reminder today. And most of all, thank you for spending this time with us. Your presence matters. Your comfort matters. And we're here to walk this journey with you, one thoughtful step at a time. Take care of yourself. You've earned that right. We'll see you in the next video.